Hello my friends and welcome to the channel English for All. Magdi Wahib. Our topic today is about two conjunction words before and after. Those two words can be used as conjunction of type and they can be used as conjunction of place. Our focus in this video today is about using after and before as conjunction of type. If we use after, say for example, as conjunction of time, we can say I will meet you after 5 p.m. or I can meet you before 5 p.m. Conjunction of time. What if we use it as conjunction of place? The museum is just before the pharmacy. The pharmacy is just after the museum. Got the idea? Excellent. Now let's move to the usage of after. The usage of after. We have two actions that happened in the past. Action number one happened first. We put in the past perfect. Action number two that happened second. We put in past simple. اوكي عندي حدثين حصلوا في الماضي، واحد حصل قبل التاني. اللي حصل الاول هحطه في زمن الماضي التام، اللي حصل بعد كده هحطه في زمن الماضي البسيط. وممكن يكون الحدث الاولاني ده هو كان سبب للحدث التاني اللي هو كان نتيجة او result. So two actions in the past. The action which happened first is in the past perfect tense. For example, action number one, he had finished his homework. He had finished his homework. As we see, had finished, past perfect. Action number two, he went to the gym. Past simple of go. Okay. What about if we wanted to make one sentence out of those two sentences using after? After he had finished his homework, he went to the gym. When we use after as a conjunction of time, the tense of the verb following after is past perfect, as we see, had finished. And the second verb tense is past simple tense, went. So is it clear? Okay, let's explain it again. After followed by the first action that is in the past perfect tense, and the second action that happened as a result of the first action we put in the simple tense, past simple tense, went. If yet you didn't get the idea, let's have these examples. After they had saved enough money, they moved to a new house. So the first action, they had saved enough money. Past perfect, had saved. Following after. Second action, they moved. Past simple. Indeed, unless they had saved enough money, they wouldn't have bought the new house, or they wouldn't have moved to the new house. After he had finished military service, he worked for a big company. So first action, he had finished his military service, خلص الخدمة العسكرية بتاعته. بعد كده اشتغل في شركة من الشركات الكبرى. worked past simple, had finished past perfect, following after. After she had made the surgery, she recovered. Had made is past perfect, it is the first action. That was the reason of the second action. Recovered, had made the surgery. Past perfect, and the result, she recovered. Past simple. What is the point that we need to notice in all these three examples? That the tense of the verb or the tense of the action that followed after directly we put in past perfect. Okay, we put in the past perfect, had finished, had saved, had made, and the second action is always past simple, moved, worked, recovered. I believe now you have got the idea. If yet any question, kindly to put your question as a comment below the video. What about before? Also we have two actions happened in the past. Okay, the tense of the action that happened second we put in the past simple tense. Past simple tense. Okay, action number one, he had left. He had left. Action number two, I came back. I came back home. Okay, so applying the role, the action which happened the second is in the past simple. This is the second action, past simple, came. As we know, the verb come, the conjugation of the verb come, came, come. Actually we have full series of irregular verbs that we should know on our channel, so I advise to go and check there. Now if we need to make one sentence out of those two sentences using the conjunction word before. He had left before I came back home. Let's see, before, okay, what happened the second? I came back home. That's why we put the verb in the past simple tense. Okay, what about the second, the first action? First action, had left, or he had left, where we put it in the past perfect tense, had left. Left actually is the past participle of excellent, leave, leave, left, left. We can say that sentence in other ways. We can say before I came back home, he had left. Same meaning actually. So we can start with before, followed by past simple, or we can start with the second action in the past perfect, and then before, and then the second action in the past simple tense. Let's have some examples. Before she slept, she had done all homework. Before she slept, she had done all homework. Past simple, following before, second action, result. First action, she had done all homework. Past perfect, had done. This is the verb do, did, done as past participle. He had lunch before he left. Before, followed by past simple, left, and the first action in the past perfect tense, he had, and this is the past participle of verb to have, have, had, okay. He had donated all his money to charities before he died. دفع أو اتبرع بكل فلوسه للجمعيات الخيرية قبل ما يموت. Okay. So what happened first? He had donated all his money. That's why we put the verb in the past perfect tense. And what happened the second? He died. So we put the verb in the past simple tense. Excellent. Let's see some exercises. Dot Arabic before she moved to Egypt. Before she moved to Egypt. As we see, the second action, she moved to Egypt. And we had put the verb in the past simple tense. Moved. Move, moved, moved. So we need to use a first action and we need to adjust the tense of that action. First action. Did Lisa study? Had Lisa studied? Is Lisa studying? As we agreed, the role is the tense of the verb following before, or it will be the first action, is past simple. So we need to find out the first action and its tense, which should be actually past perfect. In our case, had Lisa studied? This is typical past perfect. So the correct answer is, had Lisa studied Arabic before she moved to Egypt? She went to the cinema after she. Okay, who will answer? Excellent. After she had read the book. The team did some unofficial matches before they played in the World Cup for football. The team, okay, this is the first actually, the first action, okay, and second action always comes the word before, the conjunction word before. In our case, they played, past simple, so we need to find past perfect as a first action. Played, has played, had played. Correct, had played. They did many researches and experiments before they reached the new vaccine for COVID-19. What happened before they reached the new vaccine for COVID? They had made or they had developed many researches. So the correct answer is A, had developed. After she did the surgery, she recovered. As we said, the first action is always following after. And the first action is always in the past perfect. Excellent. So our correct answer is okay, had meat. Let's move forward. He was rewarded after he got the championship. He was rewarded. Actually, it is passive past simple. And here's after, where the first action will be following, where it should be in the past perfect. So let's see, and let's select the right choice. He was rewarded after he had won the championship. Does the emails before she left? Did she send? Was she sending? Had she sent? Now you are very excellent in this part of the English grammar, and now you can easily select the right choice. Had she sent the emails before she left? Excellent. After they got lottery, they immigrated to USA. As we agreed always, the first action, past perfect, following after. Okay, so who will answer this? After they had won the lottery, they immigrated to USA. Excellent. Jessica had saved some money before she got the new mobile. Now as we see that it is very simple, so I give you the answer directly. Jessica had saved some money before she bought the new mobile. Michael got French well before he traveled to France. What happened the second he traveled to France? So we put it in the past simple tense. But what happened first? That he had learned French. So first action, past perfect. Michael had learned French well before he traveled to France. Excellent. This is me, this is جديد, and this is my channel, English for All. If you like the video, kindly subscribe to the channel by pressing the subscribe button below the video. Not only this, you will activate the bell. Why you should activate the bell? To receive all the new videos that we are uploading to our channel, and to keep up to date with our channel publishment. If you like, kindly to like the video. If you have any question, please write as a comment below the video, and I will be answering back to you right away. For more benefit to others, kindly to share the video on the groups you are a member or an administrator of. علشان الآخرين يستفادوا من الفيديو دوت زي ما استفدتوا منه. For the benefits of others, kindly share this video on WhatsApp groups, Telegram groups, Messenger groups, and all the groups that you are a member or administrator of. Thanks for watching and listening to our videos. Wait for us for the next video very soon إن شاء الله. شكرا لكم حسن استماعكم ومشاهدتكم للفيديو، وانتظرونا في فيديو قادم قريبا إن شاء الله. سلام.